It was super fun, man. I had a great time.
Well, we have a lot of cross-country loan officers that want to fast track their success with Mortgage Coach. And you create, 80 plus total cost analysis a month. You're killing it. Everybody wants to know, how do you do it so quickly? While cross-country doesn't have the Optimal Blue integration and hasn't integrated into other tech, we just want to see, what is your workflow and how do you create a total cost analysis? So what I'd love for you to do is just speak for a minute why
Sure.
you do it, and then pull one up and we'll talk through it.
Yeah, so real simply, man, I think that using Mortgage Coach total cost analysis is the easiest way to deliver awesome value, great different options, educate people, save time, and help them make a decision. But more so than that, have them ask you great questions where you can still lead the conversation from an advice-based standpoint. So that's why I use it every single time. It saves me time. It makes me more money. It makes clients feel great. It's an amazing presentation. And it really does a lot of the heavy lifting for you as far as leading the client towards what the right choice obviously is.
And then you've done it so many times now. Does it save you time? Do you feel like it makes doing sales in the mortgage business faster and easier?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's without question. I mean, anyone that says it doesn't save them time is either overthinking it or they just aren't utilizing it correctly. Usually it's the former, it's overthinking. So yeah, absolutely it saves me time. Where else can you make a 3-minute presentation with the answers to all the questions before people ever even bring them up to you and have a really constructive conversation? You can do that in 5 minutes by using Mortgage Coach versus maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 phone calls, playing back and forth phone tag. I don't really understand an LE. I don't understand what this quote looks like. What are the, you can literally say, it saves me at least 4 hours a week, hands down.
Wow. All right. Well, let's get into you pulling up your screen, and I don't care whether you want to show it, TCA, you just want to create one, and then we'll talk about what it is.
I'm gonna create one. Awesome. Okay. So let me pull it up, share my screen.
I'll tell you when I see it. And by the way, I want everyone to realize Jeremy is in a hotel right now. So, I mean, he creates TCA in airports. He creates TCAs on beaches. If
you look at them, if you look at this, I've been in a hotel all morning, and this is how many I've created literally this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at the timestamp, 7, 8, 9 this morning already.
Yeah. So
yeah, it doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah, you're at a core event and you're creating presentations that are helping you close loans. So awesome. So let's check it out.
So real simple, I'm going to talk about the steps I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go through it in real time so you can see how fast I actually do it. So in Optimal Blue is where we get our quotes. I get the loan quotes out for the people by entering the correct information. I transfer that over to the Mortgage Coach analysis, which I'll show you. I create a presentation, record a video, and that's that. It's that simple. So this is real simple for a client.
I do want you to realize you already spent about a minute looking at notes in your CRM. So Jeremy wanted to do a real TCA, so he wasn't wasting, he's creating a real life scenario. So he spent about a minute looking at notes from his production assistant, who had talked to the borrower, and now he's taking what he saw in those notes, creating a quote in Optimal Blue, and then he's going to create a TCA. Feel free to talk.
Absolutely. So I'm just entering the basic info of what they're looking. It doesn't matter if you have notes on it from a conversation. You can be talking to someone on the phone and price this out and create one and then send it to them as well. So I pull up pricing. What I always do is look at a couple options. So it looks like 4.5, and then I type in 4.25. I usually go a quarter up and a quarter down. Okay. Cool. So I know what my pricing is at 4.25. It's a point.
And he does that so that he's got one of the options of the total cost analysis that is what the market is today. He's got one higher, one lower.
Yep.
So it helps reduce rate shopping. And if he does get in that situation, he's better armed to win.
That is correct. So we're going to get my MI quote right here from Optimal Blue. Oops. I don't know why that didn't work. Let's try it again. Shout out to Radian. Love them. You guys aren't using Radian, you're crazy.
And guys, I'm going to put a link down below. I'm seeing more and more loan officers doing total cost analysis, showing MI options. Like, that's a great way to show up and say, hey, I'm an advisor. Look at these different MI options. So just link down below in YouTube with a MI, how to turn MI options into a competitive advantage. Check it out.
So you just type in the person's name. This is how I do them. I just type in the month and year. This is a purchase, so I click on that it's a purchase, and I skip everything and I go right to products. Okay, so here I'm just going to say it's a 450K purchase. I'm going to show them 4.25%, 450, 10% down, 4.25, 30-year fixed. My fees are $14.95 for processing, underwriting, and all that, so I put that under the APR cost. Prepaid escrows is real simple. I use 4 months. I never know when they're going to buy, so I use 4 months of whatever their taxes are. That's about $2,000, and I put an $800 insurance in there, so that is $2,800. And you guys, I've done this so many times. I know that fees on this is probably going to be around 45, 67, but let's double check. These are the non-APR fees are the title and escrow. I use Old Republic Title. Fee Navigator, it's really simple. I put in $450,000 the purchase price. I'm going to put in $400,000 as the loan amount. It's going to submit and calculate. Look how close that was. So 1,000 plus that's 2,500. 2,500 plus 700 is 3,200. 3,200 plus 325 is 3,525 plus a 650 appraisal plus 500 for recording and all of that. Guess what? I'm within $67. So you just add these up. That's all I do is add these up, and then I plug it into the non-APR cost. Okay, so I was literally within $21.
So time out, guys. You can also use templates, and once Jeremy's done, Tina's going to show you how to use the templates. Yep. But thank you, Jeremy. This is how you do it.
This is how I do it, man. I don't use templates, and I probably should, so I'm going to be on that training. So you just put in the MI here. The quote was 0.21. And then here, I select add another product. And then this is where I just create and copy from the other one. So 450K, 4.5%. I literally just copy it from this one here. I update the rate. And it all transfers over. I don't include, this is for someone who's pre-approved, not in contract. So I'm showing them a range of interest rates. Then I literally click add another product.
I do have one speed tip already for you, Jeremy, but keep going with what you're doing.
Are you serious? How could I do it any faster? That's amazing.
Yeah, well, stay tuned, buddy. And
so
Tina,
I'm done. Okay.
Give a master template once he gets done doing this.
Yes.
So basically, I just go presentation.
Yeah, Jeremy and I are going to set up some time together.
And then here, I just click generate link, add video. It's not going to show my video on this because I'm on a video call with you. It'll be blank.
Jeremy, if you could just script out what you say, like do your script. Like if you were going to record the video, record the video.
No, I'm going to record it. Yeah, it's just not going to show my face on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, so basically what I do here is I just highlight the stuff I want them to focus on, and then I'm going to talk about, okay? And it's just simply by clicking on it. It's so weird because I have so many video windows in here. Let me move this. Move this over here.
Now, Jeremy, if you click on the names of the area, it will highlight that whole row for you at once.
Look at that. See, I'm just learning everything. This is so great for me. So there you go. That's how I do it. So now it's all highlighted. It's ready for me to do my presentation. I literally click record. Hey, Eric Baker, it's Jeremy Forcier from Cross Country Mortgage. I hope you're having a great day. Congratulations on getting pre-approved. What I've created here is $450,000 purchase price for the down payment you're looking to put down. And I'm showing you 3 different rate options because we don't know when you're going to go into contract. And I want to show you how rate movements change your monthly payment. That way, when you go into contract, you have a great idea of what numbers will potentially look like. So in the first column is a $450,000 purchase price. $405,000 loan amount at 4.25% interest rate on a 30-year fix. There, your payment, including principal, interest, insurance, mortgage insurance, property taxes, everything included, would be $2,601.99. And your cash to close, which is down payment and your closing costs for title, escrow, appraisal, collection of real estate taxes, estimated at $53,816. Now, in the second column, I showed you that if the interest rate happened to be 4.5%, your payment would be $2661.71 with the same cash to close. And then, God forbid, if the interest rate was 4.75%, your payment would be $2722.30 with the same cash to close. So, as you can see here, for every 0.25% of interest rate, it changes your monthly payment only by about $60 a month. That way, you know exactly what you can expect as far as monthly payments as we move forward. So if you have any questions at all, and I'm sure you will, please ask me, respond to this. We can hop on a phone call, meet, go over it together, and I really look forward to serving you. Hope you're having a great day. Take care. Done.
Love it. All right, dude, that was awesome. And here's the deal, guys. This can all be updated. So the guy gets into escrow, Jeremy can update it.
Yep.
How often do you update from your mobile phone where you actually change your
all the time.
Like
literally
daily?
All the time.
Daily.
Yeah.
Have you ever created a total cost analysis from your mobile device?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So everybody, and now not only did that client get this, Jeremy, how would you email it to the client now, just so we kind of have a feel for?
Yeah, so real simply, this is what I would do, is let me move this so I can see it. I hit this upload button. It's going to upload the video, so it will create an actual video link, which is done now. And then you just click right back into the browser of Mortgage Coach. You hit this share button. Hit OK. It's copied now. I always save a PDF version of it as well. So I got to keep moving this video screen. Here we go. Save. Saves to a Mortgage Coach folder that I've set up. Now I can send an email. It's really simple. So I'm actually going to re-record this one later, you guys, just because it's obviously noisy and they don't need to see you guys on. So I'm going to send this to Dave as if he were Eric. Mortgage plan.
So Jeremy, do you have pre-formatted emails that you just plug it in and then personalize, or do you start from scratch?
No, it's really simple. So this would be sent to Eric, and then in my signatures, I save all these templates. This says mortgage plan, and then I just enter in what the purchase price is going to be. I put the link in. I attach.
And are you emailing this to me, Jeremy?
Yep, and then I send, and that's it.
Okay, how often do you use the live feature where you're kind of walking people through it?
Only after they have questions.
Okay, so if they have questions, you send that. All right, so let's do this. Jeremy, if you can stay on for a few more minutes, and then we want to let you get to your event. Tina, if you could stop sharing your screen, Jeremy. Tina, I want you to show Jeremy how he could have done this if he used the master template. Let's just say, Jeremy, you had a master template set up called, pre-approval purchase options. So Tina, walk him through a pre-approval template options and let him go.
So when I click in, I actually have a couple of master templates in this account, and they're labeled with an asterisk, which brings them to the top. I click on, and I'm going to do an FHA versus conventional. Simply copy that analysis to a new client and click on OK. Then I would place in the client's name, and this will be Jeremy's. This is the FHA versus conventional. All I need to do is go into the ones with the little highlighted area. So I'm going to say 279.
And you don't need to do this. You could skip this and just go right to product, Jeremy.
I do, just because it populates into both of my products. So I don't have to type it into my products when I go in and do it, because all I'm adding is my interest rate, that I would need for my FHA. All my fees are in there. My monthly costs are based on percentages. My MI's in there. And then on my conventional, again, I'm going to add in my interest rate, but I'm also going to go in and add in my MI factor for the loan. If I was doing a monthly or a upfront MI, I could add that upfront MI because I already have it set up as well to do the upfront MI.
Yeah, but here's the deal.
Literally, it's done. I've added 4 or 5 things.
And that could have been 5 programs. So she basically is saying, hey, I've got a client or a template and 3 options, 4 options, and she's just copying that and then updating the rates and the down payments. You get it, Jeremy?
And I think Jeremy jumped.
Yeah, he had to go. All right, well, I'll make sure he gets the recording of this and he gets it, but Tina, you crushed that. So let's do some other stuff. That's how Jeremy does it. And a lot of loan officers will do what we call the bulk fee. And then, you know, there's a lot of loan officers. I did a call where I had 5 different top producers, Jeremy being one of them, where all 5 of them did their workflow. So I'm gonna put a link down below, and you can see Jeremy, you know, kind of did a version of this. He showed how he did it. And then I had Kelly Zitlow, who is very precise, uses templates, and does 2 templates. So Tina, let's try to wrap up this whole call in the next 10 to 15 minutes, but why don't you show us another way to create a total cost analysis?
Another way to do it would be, again, starting from scratch like Jeremy did. But when it comes to the actual templates over in products, instead of me placing in all the information like Jeremy, I can use a product template here and drop in that product template. And that product template's going to drop in all of the information that I need for my client. So you can set your product templates up so literally they have everything in them except for the purchase price and the interest rate. You can include any other information in there. So product templates are up in the settings area. Clicking into the product template, again, filling in any of these that you want to fill in order to have a complete product template. This one is an FHA that has literally everything in it except for the amount of the loan and the interest rate. So again, super fast, easy, and these are better to use if you are very strategic and use different examples every time, and they're not such set examples like FHA versus conventional, price point, interest rate. But if you're definitely more strategic, I would go with setting up the product templates.
Got it. So guys, did you catch that? I'm not going to have Tina go through and put another one because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a wizard. Tina, what are some other assets? So I want to fast track their success. You know, like let's say they get stuck. You know, what's the fastest way to do a search? What's the fastest way to get help at Mortgage Coach? You know, what are some other quick start tips and resources?
Yep, we have our chat button down here. It'll either say chat or help. If it says chat, you can go in here and talk directly to our support team. Their response time is under a minute. If you are chatting with us, the fastest way to get results is put in the link for your TCA right here and then explain the differences. So they have that link, they know which one you're working on, which one you have questions on. You also have a help button up here. If you are a self-doer when it comes to getting help, click into that help button. There's a search button. So if I'm doing refinances, I can start typing in and then it'll take me right to that refinance scenario. So I can go in, watch of them. Most of the things in here are tied to videos already. So you have that ability to just go directly into it.
Love it. And then what about like live training? I know we've got, you know, beginners training today, Thursday. You're going to be doing a training on seller buy downs. You know, like for the loan officer that wants to show up for the Genius Bar at Mortgage Coach, how do they know about the training that we have?
So calendar up here lists all of our trainings. When you dive into the calendar, you're able to come in here and either go through the list over here, and just like Dave said, Monday, intro class, they're all at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Tuesday is Dave's interviews. If you're not watching them, get in there. Sales, you know, it's not even 101. It's like sales 501. It's advanced sales a lot of times. Wednesday, we are doing the mobile call, Modern Mortgage Advisor. If you don't know everything you can do on Mortgage Coach, just like Jeremy says, he uses it daily on his phone. You can do it on your phone. So you can create those strategy templates, quickly copy and create a presentation on your phone in less than 5 minutes. Thursday, Q&A. This is actually my call, my favorite call. Jump in here. I'll jump into your account. I'll answer things live. It is all live, one-on-one or small group training typically. And then Fridays, we have that productivity mastermind. So it's all in here for you, or you can just click on the calendar to see what's going on during that day for any extra training.
All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up. Oh, if you, while I'm talking, if you could pull up our Mortgage Coach strategy page on our website. This is another educational tool. You go to Connect, or actually you go to Member Services, click on Mortgage Coach Strategies. But here's the deal. First of all, tell your referral partners that you're going to start doing this for them. You know, create accountability. If you have a paid coach, tell your coach, I'm going to start doing this. If you don't have a paid coach, you're not willing, you don't have any partners, get an accountability partner. Could be your branch manager, you know, probably not your spouse, but have an accountability partner. And here's the deal. It's a race to 10 total cost analysis. Tina's showing you our Facebook group. If you are not a member of the Mortgage Coach Productivity Mastermind, become one today. Find an accountability partner on our Facebook group. You know, we've got a mentorship link. You know, we've got, you know, discussions taking place. We have a learning center. You know, we have so much content. And then if you're not already part of our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that, again, over 1,400 videos in our YouTube channel. We are Netflix for mortgage professionals. The only difference is you make money when you watch Mortgage Coach videos. So those are all the quick tips. If you have a question and you're watching this either in Facebook or in YouTube, put your question down below. I'm going to put, like I said, a link to that. You know, I interviewed 5. Oh, go to the fast track. Wait, go back. Just scroll. I want to, or pull up that playlist, Tina.
Well, hold on. Let me stop Mike and Susan.
Okay, yeah, right. Although I was not hearing them. So we have this fast track your success with Mortgage Coach. And you'll notice number 4 is how to create a TCA in 5 minutes or less. So you can see 5 other loan officers, how they did it. But literally, this is a playlist of videos designed to fast track your success. But here's the deal. All you need to do is start creating total cost analysis. So my last fast track advice is schedule time in your Outlook calendar where I'm going to create my first TCA or my first 3, get it done. And then as much self-education as you're willing to do, we've told you where it is. We hope this helped. Tina, any last words of wisdom from you before we wrap it up?
The other one thing I do want to add that I didn't see Jeremy do is if you go into Mortgage Coach, and if I can find where my link is, make sure that you are adding the phone number in the client area, because then whenever you get your notification, every time your client looks at this, not only does it tell you the client looked at it, how long they looked at it, when they looked at it, but if you include a phone number here, then it's also going to include that phone number. Again, anything to save you time so you're not having to go back and look it up.
Yeah, like, and what she's saying is you'll get an alert every time they click on that report and their phone number will be there, and it's a hyperlink. So literally you can just click that number and dial them. So incredible feature of Mortgage Coach. We call them Mortgage Coach alerts. You saw Jeremy use Mortgage Coach videos. We also have Mortgage Coach Live. You noticed he used the highlighting feature. Fred, before we wrap this up, anybody that's not already a member of Mortgage Coach and they're watching this and now they want to sign up, Fred, could you tell them the fastest and best way to sign up?
Sure. You can go to our website. We have a sign up link, or you can contact me directly and I'll help you with any questions and walk you through the process. It's real easy to sign up and you can get going that same day on the spot.
Guy, that's Fred at mortgagecoach.com. And you can also go to our website, go to products, go to the broker edition, and hopefully, you go to lenders. Well, yep, you can sign up right there. You could also go, well, there's a number of ways. You should be able to find it, but email Fred at mortgagecoach.com if you have any questions. Tina, if you could stop sharing your screen just so we could close out, face to face. Guys, we want you on the Mortgage Coach team. Tina, you absolutely crushed it. Any last words before we wrap it up?
No, just if you need help, we're here to help you. Support at mortgagecoach.com if you guys are having problems, or jump into one of our trainings every week.
And here's the deal, guys. If you're not using Mortgage Coach, you're paying for Mortgage Coach today because you're losing at least one loan a month. And if you have a lot of past clients, you're not giving them annual reviews, you're losing a lot more than one loan a month. So ask any top mortgage coach. They're closing extra loans. They're getting price shop less. They're giving price exceptions less, and they're getting more referrals. So we hope to get you on the team soon. Hopefully this helps, and have a great day.